Hey guys, this morning, because we're starting early today, I'm joined by Juna from Detour Shirts, and we're going to talk about print on demand in 2023. What's up, Juna?
What's up, Ryan? Thanks for having me, man. This is cool. Start the year
Yeah.
right.
Hey, Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, happy New Year to you too, man. This is gonna be awesome.
So I don't know, man. It's weird because a new year really doesn't change anything in terms of like the business flow, but it does feel like it's almost a good opportunity to hit the reset button,
Oh, absolutely.
reevaluate things, and step back and come up with whatever the big plan is for the next year.
hmm
We were just talking off camera about Walmart. Like, what are your thoughts there? Are you going to try to sell print on demand on Walmart?
Yeah, I don't know. I just have it in my mind. We grew up with Walmart and stuff, and I think they're gonna be a big player if they want to. And so I would hate to not get into that opportunity. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get into it, try it out at least, and see because they're huge. There shouldn't be something you overlook, right? So at least that's how I think about it. So I'm gonna try it.
Juna, man, you'll be the guy who has like such great designs that are selling so well on the Walmart.com side that they'll approach you to be like held in their stores or something.
Oh,
Wow.
that would be cool to see it actually in the store. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome, man.
If I
I
had
will
faith in
see.
anybody, it's you.
I'll give it a shot. You never know. You're always one shirt away from making a lot of sales. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a tough time getting on there. It took me, even with the new workflow, about a month and a half.
Oh man,
But I had somebody comment on the video I published that they got in basically in like a day or two. They were
really?
their seller account was accepted. There's definitely work you have to do after that, but I think you could probably get uploading in probably 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay, that's my goal this month, January. Get on at Walmart. Step one. Yeah.
There you go. Another recent thing that changed was Amazon merch. So last night, at some point later in the day, I
hmm
noticed that my royalties
Right.
for shirts that used to be generating $5.23 per
Yeah,
sale are now generating $4.89. Any
I
thoughts
noticed
there?
that too. Yeah, I'm up. I seen that too, and I one of the things that I do every morning is to like check my Amazon and see what I made from yesterday, and I saw that too. And so one of the things that I like to do is hit that edit button and up my prices. So whenever I see something that's not up to par, maybe I made it a long time ago and I forgot to make it 19.99. Now 20.99. I think 20.99 is going to be my new price for standard. Is that what you're doing too?
I mean, I'm not opposed to that idea. It's actually a pretty interesting idea. I feel like from 2020 to 2022, it was kind of like with inflation or whatever. I don't know. I go down the rabbit hole of studying the
Yeah.
monetary system a lot, and I've heard a lot of people say maybe it wasn't truly inflation, maybe it was supply shock. So
Yeah.
don't get mad at me, guys, if we're saying maybe it was inflation, but it's interesting because I feel
Yeah.
like people are more open minded to paying 20.99. So you might be onto something there.
Maybe. I mean, I love the 19.99 price because it looks cleaner to me in my when I look at it. But if
Yeah.
everything's going up 20.99, maybe that's okay. We'll see. I'll test it, of course. If I'm getting less, it's hard to say, right? Like, are you going to get less sales because you upped it $1, or are you going to make less money because you leave it at 19.99? I don't know. We're gonna have to test it. So
This is where it would be so valuable to have access to this data
yeah,
on Amazon, on Etsy, somewhere. Even the merch team, it's like there's nothing wrong with sharing a little insights with us. I'm assuming they can see
yeah,
impressions versus click-through rate as a function of price over the millions of merch
right.
designs. Man, that would be so great to be able to see.
hmm What's the best price? And it's all subjective too, because like it could depend on your design. Like price is only one of the options, right? Like
Mhm.
your design could be the niche that you're in, the topic. Like there's so many variables, and price is just one of them. So I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah, it's a tough one.
they can, because they kind of control the listings, so like
hmm
they could even do their own testing of like
Yeah,
repricing our stuff for different people and see
right.
how it take a bestseller that they know performs well and just see how it affects the click-through rate, the conversion rate. That'd be super interesting. But it's Amazon. They
Yeah,
don't share that information with us, and they never. I'm pretty confident they never will. So
yeah. And man, I have some. I know I have some real old ones that I made at 13.99, and I don't know if that's even below the base price anymore because I'm not going to go back and change all my prices. There's no like update all prices for all your things. So we'll see if they sell, then I'll up the price. But
yeah, I still have. It's weird because they were supposed to drop off after a year.
yeah,
I totally have designs that like were uploaded over a year ago that
right.
still sell at $13.99.
Yeah.
I think during 2020 was the last time I would upload and get the initial sale and then up the price.
Yeah.
And so I definitely see like daily sales at $13.99, and they started coming in, I think, at like a 0.6 something,
Yeah.
which was super. I was like, what in the world is happening right now? And then I
Yeah.
realized, oh yeah, it must be the date where pricing changes.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, it is what it
Um,
is.
yeah. What
That's
else?
definitely one adjustment I'll make this year is to up my price for sure on Amazon though. Yeah.
Do you foresee any other changes coming to Amazon merch, or is there another kind of aspect of print on demand that you have a big plan for with 2023?
I'm hoping I don't know how helpful it would be to add more stuff to merch on demand, but they definitely have less products than most of the other print on demand spots. I know they pick their products selectively. I really don't. I would love to see more high ticket items, but it's kind of hard to compete with. I don't know. It's tough. I trust them, whatever product. I'd love to see more colors on hoodies, like white hoodies would be
Yeah.
nice, or darker raglans or stuff like that. So
Or the light colored sweatshirts, man, like the ones that
yeah,
sell on Etsy, you know?
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like so I think they could add more colors to the products they already have for some of them that have limited colors. As far as plans for 2023, I'm gonna really try. I did a interview with Cameron with Merch Jar and ads and stuff. He's just cranking them out, and you do this as well with automation and things. So I really want to get into adding more and more designs, maybe with automation, maybe with more apps. Like I got to try and add more uploads. I want to do lots more uploads in 2023 than I ever did before. So I think
Yeah.
some of those things are going to help. Yeah.
That reminds me of our collab where we did the research design
Yeah.
and the results, and the biggest issue we had was what keywords do we target for
Right.
ads? Because we gave ourselves a pretty short time horizon to generate sales, and, like, I would just say, I don't I wanna say slow down, but, like, whatever. I don't stop to set up manual ad campaigns very often for my merch shirts. It's just like,
Hmm.
I can do anything with my time, and that's just one of those things where it's like, it's never ranking that high in my priority list with other stuff going on. But, like, if there is a shirt that you have that's, like, very clear cut in the the keywords that
Yeah.
sells kinda well,
Yeah.
if you're not doing it already, setting up a, manual ad campaign, because I do this for some shirts, just but it literally has to be like one of my best sellers, which I don't have too
Right.
many of because I use automation for most of my stuff. And so, but yeah, it could be worth it with low bids. So
Yeah.
you're not constantly in there managing. And then if you ever integrate with Cameron's software Merch Jar and you have the, campaign structure, like it'll basically automate everything
Does it
for
for
you,
you?
which is
Yeah. I
amazing.
know.
Yeah.
More automation in 2023 for sure. Because there's
There you go.
so much to do, and nice to have some help with automation and stuff. So
Yeah. Anything else you see on the horizon? Like you planning on launching another Shopify store?
no, 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 not another Shopify store, but not print on demand, but just for my followers. I am planning to do more downloads, digital downloads to help print on demand people. So I did what the calendar
Nice.
in December. I'm gonna start doing more. I'm calling it dollar downloads, so you can get it for practically nothing and kind of help you with print on demand. So I'm trying to think of different ways, different downloads that I can help
Yeah.
the community, right? So
Dude, that's great, man. That's great. That's really nice of you to help everybody out and beyond just the free YouTube videos that we do.
yeah, right, right, right. I know we do a lot, huh? So, but yeah, I think it really helps. I think what helps too, like, is like because I'm doing it for myself, I have to like learn it again, even though I know how to do it. I'm like, oh, this is a better way to do it, or this is so. It actually helps me with print on demand too. So if you ever think about doing that, starting your own YouTube channel or whatever, if you're on print on demand, helping other people actually helps you, and you know, in the long run, anyway. So
Yeah, definitely. It really does. And one of the things too that it's like it's tough on my time, but I'll take one-on-one calls every now and then, like
yeah,
not that often, but maybe like 2 a week, maybe 3 a
yeah,
week sometimes. And that helps me refresh my perspective of what it's like to be back at the beginning.
yeah.
Because typically it's people that are close to the beginning. Not always. I had a call with somebody who was in tier 20,000 on merch actually last week.
Wow.
So, it's a mixed bag, but and you could guess what we talked about, automation. But you know what I mean? It is interesting. And then
Yeah,
I kind of let that perspective help me with like refreshing my, behind the paywall, like kind of course content as well to
yeah,
try to broaden the scope of who it appeals to. Cause sometimes I make the assumption that they have seen my YouTube videos and then I'm like, oh, I should go in and add more content to get them like up to speed.
yeah. I agree. Like it helps too when I'm trying to think of like videos to do, and like people ask, what should I be working on this month? I'm like, yeah, what should you be working on this month? So I have to go and search and, like, well, it should be this and this and this. And then it helps me like, well, I should be doing that too, because I'm selling t-shirts, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking for me, like, I've been saying this now, but I want to do a Shopify store in 2023.
Really, I have one already, but it's tough. The
Yours is
traffic, like you
nice.
got to get the traffic, but you're really good at email marketing. I think you'll do really well on Shopify, probably.
For me, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to set up a lot of paid ads too, because then you have to go
Yeah.
through the creative, split test, all that. And it's like, I am realistic about my time. Like, for me, the reason I haven't even started is because I really want to use MyDesigns to do it.
Yeah.
Just because I already know I'm gonna do investingshirts.com. It's gonna be all
Oh,
related
nice.
to your favorite stocks, basically some funny like shirts that are
That's
like
smart.
anti that stock, some other ones that are like pro, and that's what I want to do because I feel like I can execute it pretty easily and make it good.
Yeah.
But without the use of like that software to bulk manage everything, it's just not realistic for my
Yeah.
time. But I'm really looking forard to doing that. That's like
Getting
one
the
big thing in
traffic is one, and
2023.
you already have an audience, so that's a big help. I think a lot of people get into Shopify thinking, I can up my price, I get a better profit for it, but like it's hard to beat Amazon traffic, the organic traffic. Like I don't get a lot of views on my Shopify store. I do with people who want to learn about, print on demand, but that because that's my audience, but I don't get a lot of people trying to shop there because I don't have an audience for that. Maybe I should make print on demand t-shirts or something like that, but
It'll be interesting to
yeah.
see because I know over a long enough time horizon, I can probably rank them organically. Like maybe not
Yeah.
all. Like it's gonna be tough for me to get a Tesla stock shirt, because
Yeah,
Tesla's
yeah.
just everywhere. Everybody's got a million articles published every day. But I feel like, some of the like less obvious ones, I feel like I can execute. And I have some ideas. There's
Oh,
websites that
cool. Yeah,
like just
try it. It
financial
doesn't, I
Twitter and
mean, Shopify is probably what, $30 a month or whatever. So you just gotta,
yeah.
sell a few t-shirts to make up for it. So it's nice.
And I think I can cast a wide net and like frame them in a way that like the search engines understand what it is I'm selling.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I don't know. It'll be that's one big thing on my 2023. You must have something that's gonna be like a boost to your income in 2023. Is it, more YouTube? Is it something else? Any big plans though? You got
Big
12 months to
plans. Let me
execute it.
see. Automation ads, raise prices. I'm gonna try more ads, of course, and Pinterest. We'll see. I don't have anything big right now. I mean, I would love to do a course, but it's time with the 9 to 5. It's tough, but maybe. I know that the people have been asking. I do a lot of YouTube stuff, so I have a lot of content. It's just like putting all of that into a packageable thing, right? So that'd be nice. As far as print on demand, though, specifically, I think the thing that I'm gonna push hard on just for print on demand is to upload more and more to the top three that I do: Amazon 1, TeePublic 2, and Redbubble 3. More to TeePublic. I notice. I probably 80% of my time Amazon, another 10% TeePublic, and another 10% for everything else. Like I think that's probably the breakdown that I'm going to do for print on demand.
And can I ask like about your TeePublic, or are you gonna
Uh-huh.
do a video on like TeePublic sales on 2022? Because I think that would be great to see.
I
Like
could.
I'm no longer on TeePublic, so I'd love to know like anything
Yeah,
about your numbers, how they were.
it's doing better for me than Redbubble is right now. And I think, and I said this before in one of my videos, I think it's because the TeePublic audience is closely related to my personal Amazon audience, right? So the things that I do for Amazon, like catches on TeePublic faster than it catches on Redbubble. So that's going to be different depending on what style you have and all of that. But I think those word shirts, the text and little bit of graphics and things like that do really well on TeePublic. And so yeah, I could do monthly videos or something. Yeah, for
Even
sure.
yeah, even just a year review would be great. I'll definitely check that out if you do it.
Oh, year review, like 2022? I could do that. Yeah, I should probably do. I saw that you did yours.
Yeah, you should do that. I mean, mine performed pretty well. I just went through the Pretty Merch Pro like analytics and basically
Yeah,
just shared everything. So
okay. Yeah, yeah. I wish everybody had Pretty Merch Pro, like all the print on demand sites had Pretty Merch Pro, because it's
yeah,
so easy to go in there and just like click on it, like what did I sell yesterday? But trying to find out what you sold yesterday on any other print on demand site,
Yeah.
it's tough. You have to go in and click and do this. Like,
My
takes too long.
Redbubble, I can't even like.
Yeah.
That was one of the things where I would try to do the income reports and like things started working against me. Like Redbubble, it would be like download CSV. I'd hit it and it would only show like a month and a half worth of sales. I'm like, where's
And then
everything
you
else?
gotta download the other one and the other one. Like, come on, give me a year review, dude.
Yeah.
How hard
So
is
I
it?
hear you there, man. And yeah, TeePublic, like I know other people as well that are seeing what you're seeing with TeePublic, like jumping Redbubble. So anybody watching this that's kind of taking notes maybe on our outlook for 2023, definitely circle TeePublic. I think that's a great piece of
Yeah,
advice.
I've about the same amount of ads. I mean, same amount of products or designs on TeePublic that I do on Redbubble, but it's just outperforming Redbubble right now. So, go where your sales are coming from, and then push harder on those, because you gotta figure out what's best to use your time. So that's
Yeah, I
definitely
have a
that's a better use
Redbubble.
of time. Yeah.
I have a Redbubble sales report for 2022 with over 50,000 products coming out. I recorded it yesterday. I'm recording this the day before I leave for
50,000.
vacation. So I'm assuming this video will drop before the Redbubble one. So guys, make sure you subscribe. Check that the Redbubble video out.
50,000. I only have like 1,000, dude. That's amazing. That's
I'm kind of
amazing.
taking my foot off the gas at this point because, man, we all see the trend in Redbubble. I think it's
It's tough.
not up. It's
I don't know
down.
if this is true or not, but I heard on Twitter. You never know if Twitter's right, but I saw that like Disney's cracking down on Etsy.
Really, finally.
So yeah, it's about time. But I mean, I wonder if they're going to come for Redbubble or things like, because there's a lot of copyright infringement stuff on Redbubble. They better be careful. So we'll see.
Someone had made a post in like one of my Facebook groups that I just saw this morning before we jumped on here. It's, still early for me in the day, but like I got to check that out because it was of Disney and it was something I think related to what you just said.
Yeah. Maybe that's where I saw it, Facebook. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be interesting 2023 if something happens like that with
it gets
copyright
discouraging
infringements.
to see like my old Etsy shop that I literally uploaded over 1,000, probably a couple thousand shirts manually, hats manually, every thumbnail was generated manually, all my tags were manual. Like I
That's
put
a
in so
lot
much
of work.
effort, got removed, and then you see
Ah,
people just infringing on Disney with
I
50,000
know.
sales. And I'm just like, what? What?
Yeah, it's disheartening for sure. I know.
So
Oh, you know what? Another thing that's going to be big in 2023, I think, is the AI stuff. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but you got chat, what is it, GPT or something like that, and you got the Lenza and all this stuff, like text to image. Like, AI is going to be a big part of 2023, I think. So we'll see.
for some people, I
For
know
some
there's
people,
already people
it's
out
a
there killing
tool,
it. So
and people are afraid of it. Like, I hear a lot of comments in my YouTube and stuff, like, what are we gonna do now that that AI can do all the designs? We're not gonna make money. I'm like, don't. It's just a tool, man. They're not gonna. You still have to think about what to put on there. So don't worry about it.
I have an interesting video again that's coming up
Oh
probably
man.
after this one while I'm on vacation. Not to share too much, but I definitely go down the rabbit hole. And I also have two videos. I have one where it's like, here's another AI generating or image generating AI, which is called Night Cafe. It's really cool what you're able to generate there because they have a bunch of different engines. And then another one where I'm kind of like very forward looking with regards to Amazon merch. And it's kind of
Oh
like what, what's possible in the future, basically, because
yeah.
they have people typing in what to generate through the
Whoa.
customer. You see what
Wow.
I'm saying? So do we
Yeah.
get cut out? Because that could just feed straight into the AI image generator. They do the fulfillment, and then whatever percentage we're getting as royalties just goes to Amazon. So I don't
Wow.
know. I don't
Well, we'll
know.
see. We'll see. I still
Hopefully
I
not in
still think we
2023.
have to, like, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
Yeah, I'm
see
not.
what it
I
is.
hope it doesn't.
Yeah, because there's still a lot of creativity to be had. Like, it's still, to me, it's still just a tool, but we'll see. Like computers, AI can generate NFTs, right? But there's still people, like real artists, generating NFTs too. So, like,
Maybe it just cuts me out, but you'll always have a way of making money with your great designs.
I think there's room for everything. Well, yeah, but
Cool. That was
time
a
will
great. That
tell.
was.
We'll do another video like this in 2024 and see what happened.
It'll just be robot avatars of us,
Of us,
talking.
yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, it's been great catching up with you, Juna. And that was a great addition at the end there because I forgot about even mentioning AI. I know MyDesigns is going to integrate that, so that's probably where I'll get my like initial
Yeah,
exposure of monetizing it, just because they make it streamlinable. So
yeah. See, another way to automate. See, that's awesome.
Yeah. So hey, it was great catching up with you. Thanks for having this
Of
discussion
course.
about like where we might be headed in 2023 and beyond.
Yeah, anytime, man. We'll have to do this every year. It'll be a
For
thing.
sure. For sure. Yeah, let's do something whenever you have another interview to do for your channel. Let me know.
Of course.
All right, man. Well, have a good one.
All right. See you, man.